Hey, this is Clint from CT Mad Mods, and this week I'm just doing a little maintenance on my Samurai. I got some new wheels on the Samurai, and they're not offset enough. I'm rubbing on my leaf springs. Got me some new wheels, and they're rubbing on the leaf spring right there. So I don't like wheel spacers, but I went and got me a set of 1-inch wheel spacers from Titan Wheel Accessories. There's the part number if you need it. They're 1 inch. They come with one set of nuts, but I've already got a brand new set of lug nuts on my rim, so I didn't buy the extra set. You can actually buy extra lug nuts. So I'm gonna put this on. Okay. It's not so much hitting in the back, but it is hitting in the front. Also, I think I kind of like how the tire sticks out a little bit.
Poking out just a tad.
Yeah, in the back they're kind of tucked. This one doesn't have a wheel spacer on it yet, so you can see it's kind of tucked. I like it sticking out. I like that mud all over the side of my vehicle. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna put some 1-inch spacers. I've already got one on here, and we're clearing on this leaf spring. Let's take this wheel off. All right, so you just throw this spacer on there. Put the provided lug nuts inside there, tighten it up, and then torque it to 100 foot-pounds. All right, you can see that it is not touching that leaf spring anymore. It was pretty close, and then with you under motion, it would rub. It was worse on the other side. And you can see where it was rubbing, but I don't think it'll rub anymore. Let's throw the back ones on. As you can see, the tires are pretty much tucked under the fender. So let's see, it'll bring it out 1 inch. Yeah, that's pretty good indication. You can kind of see how the tire is poking out a little bit more. I think it looks better like that. Let's get them backwards on. The rear is basically the same. Throw a spacer on. Throw the wheel back on. Just found out my rear locker is broken. I put that tire on the ground so I could turn this over. I know the pins in my locker are broken. I just did a video on that and just confirmed it. I never really tested it. I just figured they were broken. It's all right. We're about to put an e-locker in this sucker. buddy. And of course, you know, I got some help. Get it. Get it. He'll sit there and keep himself busy with one of those caps for an hour. Must be boring here, working on Suzuki's. Get it, buddy. Get it, buddy.
You're so cute.
Thanks, man.
I almost get my hands on you.
I don't want to pull your hair though.
You ain't getting that, dog. All right, so you can see that it poked those tires out just a little bit. I think it looks a little bit better whenever they're offset just a little like that, sticking out. This is personal preference. All right, I'm gonna lift this thing back up. Something that's bothered me about my Samurai since I put the 16V in is how my fuel pump is mounted in there. I just kind of ran a bolt home and my fuel pump's just kind of been hanging out. It kind of looks trashy. I'll show you. Let me lift it up in there and you'll see what I'm talking about. If I told you I did engine swaps and then you saw this mess under mine, you'd be like, don't want you to do mine. So we've been mounting them on the frame on all the other builds we've done. And so I think I'm gonna try and pull this thing off and reroute my lines. Clean it up a little bit. That's dirty. Ugh. Okay, I got to looking at it and it was ugly, but I don't hate how it's mounted in there. So I just kind of cleaned up everything, the wiring and everything, and the hoses, and put some zip ties on stuff. Got it out of the way. So that's good enough for now. I don't hate how it's set up. I just didn't like it. It was like at an angle and looked stupid. But eventually I need to kind of clear all this out and cut some hoses and mount it on the frame rail. It's never ending. Got a new leak. And I don't know what that is. Well, I do know what it is. It's coming off of the distributor housing. The O-ring is shot. Even though I black RTV'd it, it's still leaking. So have to fix that. Whatever it is, it's dripping. I think it's just coolant. Coming off of one of these hoses back in here. So I'll just watch it. Suzuki life. Okay. Got the new wheel spacers on. Let's go test drive it. Okay, so the tire totally doesn't rub now. I think we're happy with the results. All right, test drive's good to go. No more rubbing. Ronan's happy. Couldn't have done it without his assistance. Turn the wheel hard. That's my locker. And we just found out that the rear locker is just smoked. It's not even locking up anymore, but we got a plan. We got some E-lockers we're putting in. All right, I think the wheel spacers were a success. I usually hate wheel spacers, but this did exactly what I needed them to do and get those tires off of those leaf springs. So if you watched my video to the end, thanks for watching my video. See you guys next week.